And hello and welcome to MTG Study session 10. My name is Alex and let's start or begin. You see this counter? You see this counter? Let's just wait for it. Let's just wait for it. Yeah, we kinda have to get the achievement. So let's just give us the achievement. Da 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 da. So as a community, cast 15 blah 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 red spells in ranked multiplayer games, and okay. Awesome. So yeah, I at the same time make a quick test if stream is working fine on my mobile device. So stream is working fine, and let's just get to the game. One sec. I need to get rid of my mobile device. Phone. Let's just sit comfortably. Yeah, today, as you probably already figured it out, is the MTG Duels day only. One of the reasons why I kinda started a little bit late, because I watched a stream from Magic the Gathering Twitch, and they talked about Magic Arena, about what's going to be in Magic Arena. They kinda told us that mostly Magic Arena, I guess, going to have in it Amonkhet, probably Kaladesh, at least as they say it on the beta stages. So probably after I will finish opening my sets, Zendikar, Innistrad and whatever, I kinda need to dive into Amonkhet and Kaladesh and actually try to remember all these cards, because in closed beta I guess it's going to be important. Yeah, another piece of information, they said that it's going to be a non-disclosure agreement active while beta testing. So if I'm going to, like, if I will be invited into the closed beta test, I can't talk about it. So I kind of planned that I at least can talk about it, but unfortunately I can't, so it's going to be a bummer. But still, it's going to be an awesome experience, because either way, it's going to be awesome. So they said that they are going to start Magic thing in probably November 3rd. So before that, of course, they will like send out invites. I guess I can't tell that they invited me. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I will read this non-disclosure agreement (NDA) and just kind of will figure it out if I am going to be allowed to talk about it. But still, these are the basic procedures when it comes down to these type of things. I understand why they're doing it, of course. Sometimes as an artist we also kind of sign the NDA if we're working on a project that we're not allowed to talk about, that it's still in development. So we will consider that, of course, Magic is still in development. So what I tried to do is actually I wanted to buy a booster, so let's just buy a booster. So I'm continuing to open, like finishing opening like Zendikar, and again, let's just do that. Open another booster for Zendikar quickly before we will start our battles. Awesome! I actually get this ally already, so this is the second one. Okay, cool. We have a spell shrivel. Yeah, we have pretty cool aura. We have this one. I already have that one. And cool ally. Again, in the end, I want to create a pretty full ally deck, which will be based on. It's going to be a multicolor deck, which definitely going to have a bunch of allies in them with the different colors. So I will decide how many colors it will be, either all of the colors or just 3, and then I will put multicolored lands in order to achieve the other colors. We'll see about that. Yeah, let's hope that today is going to be pretty not slow day in terms of, yeah, I didn't open anything that I could add in the deck, so let's just go right into the versus battle. Also, while we are searching for an opponent, I want to touch upon thing that I kinda still trying to figure out why my recordings of the MTG are with records with delay, with a little bit of delay. I still didn't figure out this. This is like a stream that hopefully will work. Again, while streaming there's no delay. A delay only created in the first track of the recording, which combines my desktop audio and my mic, which kind of a bummer because then I'm uploading this recording into a pretty decent hand. The problem, we don't have black lands though, but let's just keep it. Let's just see what will come. Maybe something interesting. Again, now I'm actually playing against the real people. People. And finally, in the previous matches, this was not showed, now it's showed, which is a cool thing. I kind of skipped what rating this guy is. Oh, first. Okay, let's just hope that we will be a little bit better. Yeah. So yeah, because of this non-disclosure agreement, let's just call it NDA from now on, if I will get into the beta test, it would be awesome. But one problem about beta, what it's doing. Beta enters the battlefield, that one sacrifice a creature when it enters the battlefield. Oh, shoot. That was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool move, man. Or woman, I don't know. So yeah, that means that I'm not going to going to be allowed to talk about Magic either, which is the only thing that I could talk is of course going to be things about that already made public. So only these type of things. Yep. Cool thing, they will create a specific forum which is going to be designed for feedback. An awesome thing. The only thing that kind of throws me off a little bit, that they said that there was a pretty interesting questions there. This is actually a good thing that we put this card in there, because now we need blockers. We not necessarily have one, and this card is created those, which is a cool thing. Yeah, so one of the users actually asked pretty cool questions about is Magic the Gathering is going to Arena is going to be allowed for different countries around the world. They said that specifically questions was about the United States only, and they said that not necessarily, but since their servers are in the United States, of course they the ones who will be closer to the servers will be getting a better connection and better everything. This is one thing that kind of, I don't know, bugged me out a little bit. Let's just put this one. I will attack. Since all these guys will gain vigilance, I actually will attack. Enter the battlefield, and this guy, if no encounter would be placed on an artifact creature with the remaining counters plus. Pretty interesting. I will attack with this one only. Yeah, so the problem is, like, they said that it's English only. Let's hope that. Okay, I need to destroy this guy. Well, definitely. Like, the snake is killing me. If you would get on more counters, you get that many. Yeah, definitely the snake. Because snake seems bigger threat for some reason. Yeah, so what I talked about, kind of need to focus on the game because again I'm playing against a real player, but just skip. Sorry about that. Yeah, so yeah, talking about MTG Arena. So the only thing that kind of bugs me a little bit, or at least bothers me, is the fact that, you see, we don't have like black lands, and because of this I'm kind of struggling. So it's a problem. Why it didn't? Oh, come on, that was stupid. At the beginning of the next turn, return to the battlefield. Yeah, that was not a smart thing to do. This was a token, so I just basically destroyed. Kind of forgot about this. That was an interesting thing to do. Yeah, now we know that this spell is not working for a tokens, unfortunately. Return that card into the battlefield. Yeah, only card. So since token is not necessarily a card, yep, this thing didn't work, unfortunately. Now we know. Now we know. Cool. So because of this stupidity, I actually could lose a match. But let's just hope that I'm not going to, because I still can gain lives and whatever. So yeah, and the only thing that they said that of course it's going to be in English only, and since I'm from Russia, I think let's just hope that their servers will depict that, like, because when I registered, of course there was automatically chosen a region, and the region was Russia. So because of this they could assume that like, yeah, I'm not fit for the beta because beta English only, and since I'm from Russia, yeah, this actually could create a bit of a problem, which kind of a little bit, yeah. This is like the only thing that could prevent me from beta test, I think. Because again, since I'm playing Magic Duels, I'm kind of expecting to get into beta. At least I'm hoping for this to happen. But let's see. We'll see. Even if I can't allowed to talk about if I was or not invited into beta, I think it's going to be pretty evident because I will stream less. At least in 1 hour or less. Definitely going to stream 1 hour or less. Okay, we need a lie. Because we need a lie in order to trigger this ability. I actually will attack with this guy now. Because I need health. I need health as I don't know what. Without health, I'm not going to survive. If he decides to block it, I'm just making it. We'll make it bigger, and either way, we'll gain lives. Let's do with this guy. He lived the game, really? Continue playing. Why? I hate when they do this. Yeah, continue playing. You can't play this card because it's not your main phase. This is my main phase. I guess that was a glitch because of this fact. I don't know, he actually could like play. I don't know why people are... And also I need to kind of search. Yes, so this is the end step. We definitely need search. He decided to not attack, which is a good thing. Because we need our lands, we need to search. Okay, now I need to think again. So we definitely need lifelink now, 100%. So again, the only way to get lifelink is to trigger another ally. And since these are not particularly a threat to us, it's going to be pretty awesome. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. If you can tell it or not, oh, he actually can combine his, yeah, with both kill my guy. This is not a thing that I would necessarily want. So yeah, this guy is actually could help me win, so I guess I'll skip this attack, unfortunately. If I had some type of enhancers, I would definitely attack. But the good thing now we actually have a black land that will definitely allow us to play both of these guys next turn, and we're slowly going to degrade our opponent into the depths of hell. I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately we only can play one of those, and the smartest choice would be with this one, and of course this one. Oh yeah, I can't tap it now, but I can tap this guy. Okay, now we can draw already a couple of cards. Now we can top it in the next opponent's turn, so let's do that. Still, there's no point of attacking, unfortunately, but it will be the point of in attacking, I guess, in the next turn. Even if not, I think this game would be in our side. So what is this? Enter the battlefield, draw a card for each creature you control with ++1 counter on it. Oh, this is pretty interesting card. So yeah, I definitely, since they told that Magic the Gathering MTG Arena will be based on these sets, whoa, +1 counter on target creature, then put 1/1 counter on each creature you control with again. So this is double counter player, so he will get 1+1/+1 and another one +1/+1, so yeah. You understand that this turn I will attack with full force, and this force is definitely going to be something to reckon with. So something to be reckoned with. So I'm not going to put this guy yet, because he could save us next turn. Let's just put flyer for now. Oh, come on. I actually can... Oh. I need to choose right lands for that. I couldn't. I actually need to gain health. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I will definitely gain more health by attacking than by blocking, so I will definitely attack with all of them. Because all of these have lifelink, which is a cool thing. So yeah, this is the thing. field, target opponent, sacrifice a creature, enter the field under your control, return trials to its own hand. So yeah, we need to sacrifice another creature, unfortunately, but of course I will sacrifice one of these. It's not a problem. We have tokens to spare, and let's just slowly win this game, I guess. So now, of course, we need a card that could bring us forget how this ability called, indestructible. Yeah. So now all my allies will become indestructible, and then just play this one too. Of course, I will attack with all of them. He must block. We gained another one life from this vampire. My name is Vlade and I'm an old vampire. This is from Magica. Or Magica, I don't know how you properly say it, I guess. Deep 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 beep beep. +1/+1 counter, of course, on the creature with fly. Pay, of course. Yes. There's kind of no point to this. I definitely will destroy it, but we need to trigger this in order to, yeah, play ally. So it seems like this deck needs a little bit more black lands. At least considering this match, it would be something to think about putting here. More black lands. So after this match, let's just go and see how many black lands I have, how many black cards I have. That way I will decide how many black lands I need. But the problem is about these black cards. Oh, wait a minute. Choose a creature again? Really? Okay. Let's do this on this guy. Pay. Yes. And goodbye. Pretty cool. We get 40 or 50. 30 now and another 30 for, I guess, yeah, we get 30 rank, which is a cool thing. We almost made the achievement. We get this one a little bit and we get extra training for the first match versus cool. So yeah, let's just check this out, how many black lands I have. Maybe we need something to balance it out, because I think there's few of them. Not necessarily few. These have black lands and then these two, and I only have like 7 black cards, but still, I guess let's add the additional one. Definitely not be, and increase our possibilities to draw in black land, because again, I have black creatures that actually could like work pretty cool in my game. Especially these are the most necessary ones. Also this guy too, at the beginning. Yeah. Save and go into another match. Oh, come on. Boom. It's going to be interesting to see how successful I will be and for how long I will be successful by playing a light deck, because I know that most of the Magic players already kind of skipped these abilities, already played them too much, and now gone into oh come on, 6th rank. This is interesting. Also, this is probably a custom thing. Okay, this is questionable. So again, I don't have like black land. This is a problem, but it's pretty interesting hand. And at least I have creature, and at least I have buffer. And let's just wait for lands. Oh, yeah. custom sleeves, or not custom, but pretty cool sleeves. So yeah, because Magic Duels is going to have a, as they said, like Kaladesh into them and previous sets, couple of previous sets, and Amonkhet, and of course it's going to be based mostly on Exelon. I'm kind of interested in how it's going to play in the end, like. So they basically going to work with the construct standard, and I kind of need to prepare myself before everything is going to happen, because I really want to play Magic in the future, and like Magic Arena release was something, beginning of each step, determining the control of the battlefield this turn. Oh, this is pretty cool. Server artifact. So permanent lived battlefield, and he put this one. Pretty awesome, pretty awesome. So yeah, cool. We actually got the black lands as fast as possible. This is an awesome thing. Now let's see what we could do. So yeah, right now the smartest choice is to play a creature for now and attack. I have blocker, so let's just slowly engage in attacking, which is not my strongest suit. I'm mostly into defense, but I guess in order to win you have to attack at some point. Actually, like one of my favorite games was, and still is, Magic, not Magic, but oh come on, again, has been replaced by AI. How they decide so quickly that they will lose? Tell me. Or this is just a bad connection. Or they actually decided to leave. You control more creatures to transform it. This is actually good for me. When players are actually kind of out, I now can relax and slowly get my achievements without timer limitations, and talk and think and whatever. This is actually an awesome thing. So let's do that. Yeah, attack with both of them. So yeah, continuing my thought. Yeah, because Magic Arena is going to have, as they said, what first? No, fabricate. What this means? When this creature enters the battlefield, put 2+1 counters on it, or create 2 colored servos. Artifact creature. Pretty interesting card though. Like, this is pretty interesting ability. Artificer, Artificer. I don't know how to properly call it. Let's just call it Artificer. Yeah, this is interesting. I'm not going to block. But it's going to be transformed, yes. Control 4 more creatures to transform it. Yeah, so since Magic Arena is going to have these sets, Amonkhet and like Kaladesh, it's of course, yeah, I have to pay 1. Yes. Choosing what lands to play is pressing control. Not pressing, but yeah. Press hold. Press without hold. So yeah, we need to think. I have only 3 lands. I could go either way, but what I definitely need now. So either I will put a ally on the battlefield and all my allies just become with first strike, or I will attack, provoke him, and destroy this one. It's a question. It's a question. Or I just put another flyer. Because again, next turn it will definitely transform, because it's now having 4 creatures. And what's going to be after transformation? Power and toughness equal to the number of creatures you control. Yeah, we definitely need to. Don't have to allow this. So let's just do something to avoid this. So yeah, I'm going to attack with all of them to provoke this guy for block, and let's just hope it decides to block. Yes, then we just make them bigger. This one and this one, and confirm. That way we will get rid of the third creature. I don't have any lands, so it doesn't matter. I actually have. So yeah, cool. I made this guy bigger. Actually, I would rather put additional counter on the flyer. Okay, I forgot about this land. Yeah, this is one of the problems. This magic that these lands are separate. They are in an artifact zone. And the cool thing that they already displayed in Magic Duels in Magic Arena, that these lands are going to be in a different place, which is awesome. Okay, of course on flyer. Since I don't have lands, I can't put on the battlefield. Think. Let's just go with this one for now. Attack with all. Have to block. And again, we're not giving this creature ability to transform, because after it will transform, it will become a big problem. Up, down. Yeah, I have life to spare, so it's not that big of a problem. What is this? Oh, create 3 2-on-2 black zombies. He cycled her. This card. Yes, when you cycle, create a 1 black zombie. I'm not going to pay anything. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I win. by automatically, because of this cool card. That was pretty cool. That was pretty slick. For Frank, 80. So yeah, we get the achievements, and we still need to get these achievement. We are going to pretty slowly gaining these achievements if we are going to play this light deck, because I don't have that much black cards in this deck. We could like make this process a little bit faster, but I don't think that I need to do this though, because again, if we will go into the quests, there's not much quests like open, so why would we? Actually, new quests kinda have to be appeared now. Come back tomorrow to receive a new quest. Come back tomorrow to receive a new quest. Because as I remember correctly, these quests are like refreshing every time, and let's just relaunch the game and see if it's going to be the case. Yeah, let's just relaunch the game, of course. While I'm relaunching it, I will do this. And by relaunching the game, I kind of hope that these quests are reappear, because these quests are pretty old. A couple of new had to be generated. Let's just see if it's the case. Yep. One new one, and pretty cool one. Win 2 matches versus battle. Come on. If I had one before. I already won 2 matches in versus battles. I guess I had to re-enter. So yeah, cool. We have this quest. Also, 7 or more cards in your graveyard. As a community, win this bunch of games when you have 7 or more cards in your graveyard. I'm not necessarily paid attention to this, but I guess I had more than 7 cards in my graveyard, or not. So cool. Our goal for today is win 2 matches in versus battle and continue to go with our black spells slowly. But before, let's just open booster for Gatewatch. Confirm. Purchase. Open. Let's see what we got. Again, I'm hoping for ally cards, so yeah, but I already have one. Transit. Oh, pretty cool, pretty cool. I don't remember that I had this. Didn't had this one either. Pretty cool. In our Eldrazi deck. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cheap card. And yeah, so we can opening for more and more cards for potentially to add in our Eldrazi deck, and this is going to be pretty interesting. So let's just continue our battles. Mini. Again, I'm going to play ally deck. Which is, for now, 2-color deck, and in the future I will definitely I'm going to make this deck like multiple colors, maybe 3, 4, maybe even all colors. I'll think about that. I wanted to put all allies possible in it, which will make this deck much harder to play, but kinda interested in this type of thing. Pretty unequal ranks. I guess ranks are not that important here. Oh, okay, we have a bunch of lands, which is a good thing. Let's just... We have creature to play, we have enhancer for this creature, which is a good thing too. Yeah, pretty good hand. So the first land that we're going to play, of course, is going to be this one, because it's tapped. And let's just wait until we can play our Makindi Patrol. Ah, interesting. Vampire deck, probably. And Lifelink deck, which is a problem, because... yeah. Hello there. We can get lives too. Gain lives too. And the more lives we are going to have, the more lives we're going to get. Allies' lives. Interesting play. So yeah, this one I would probably use on this guy to make him stronger. What is this? Secret creature has vigilance, trample, and haste. Whoa. Interesting. Interesting. What set is from? Shadows of Innistrad. Not going to. Maybe next turn after we'll make it bigger. But ideally, to enhance this creature, made it like 3 on 4 would be a smarter choice. So I will probably do that. Good thing that this don't enhance creature with +1/+1. This is a good thing, but still this is a problem. So I'm not going to block with this guy, and we have vigilance, which is a good thing. Of course, attacking. Yeah, I'm really interested how my ally deck is going to play against much more, I guess, evolved decks in terms of the sets, because most of these people, like, they're playing Magic Duels a lot of time, I guess, and they already have like a bunch of cards from Cat and from new sets, from Revolt. I don't have those, so I'm kind of forced to play with old sets in my decks. So I don't know how I'm going to do, good or bad, so it's kind of interesting thing to see. Why I'm coughing though, like constantly coughing, cough. Okay, potentially this one is the one that we need to play. Yeah, for now let's just play it, this one. And the next turn, we're definitely going to play this one and put a bunch of allies in it. Or this one and enhance this guy. I'm not going to attack, there's no point. The good thing that I'm still playing against a real human, so for now he or she not decided to go and quit. But let's hope after I play this card it will intimidate him and he will drop off. Again, the more you play against real people, the more comfortable you get. And the more experience you're gaining in Magic and whatever, so. What is this? Equip creature, oh. So this is equipment deck. +4/+2, whatever equipped creature dies, if it's a human, put 1/1 white spirit creature token with flight. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Sorry about that. Probably. Okay, we have a big problem now, but let's just plant a bunch of allies. This is the only like thing that I can do now. Yes, let's just plant a bunch of allies, because the more creatures we have, the better for now. And for every creature we of course get an additional life, which is good too. So yeah. Again, not going to attack, because he can do this. It's pretty not cheap too. Helly dead. Opponent's turn. Making choice. Let's hope that on which creatures put this. It's a strange choice. Why wouldn't on this one? Another one. Interesting. I have creatures to block, which is a good thing. So yeah, he decided to not attack. Interesting. Exile target creature at the beginning of the next end step. So what I am going to do, so if these were auras, I would just basically exile it, auras will die, and that's it. But these are equipments, so use this thing on. I can use this thing only on my creatures. Okay, so yeah, let's just put a bunch of allies, make them pretty strong, and attack. Or not attack. Yeah, no, I'm not going to attack, because I kind of forgot that I didn't have land. Skip. So now I'm actually having pretty decent army. Let's just hope that my opponent doesn't have anything that could kill me. And the good thing, like, I always forget that if you have cards in your hand, it's always gives you a little bit more advantage, because right now our opponent has only one card, and it's kinda okay, you can bluff with this card, it could be a land. I guess you have Mana Flute. Okay, let's do this one. So we will gain life, and we'll do this again. And we will gain another one life. Okay, so if it's actually working like at the beginning of next end step, so it will be back. Yeah, I'm not going to attack again, there's no point. Hello. The question is how long I should make this session. Either it's going to be only hour session or 2-hour session. I guess I will play until I will open all achievements. So I need to win 2 games to do that. Oh, this is interesting. But the good thing I have blocker, and I probably will block. No, first time I'm not going to block. I'm not going to. So I have enough lives to spare. But starting from next turn, I actually kinda have to think about blocking. The only problem I could create for I don't know. This is a problem. This is a problem. It's the good thing that I'm kind of gaining lives, but it kind of seems pretty safe situation for now, but it's not safe at all. I have problems. So yeah, let's just think how to work around this land. Either I will put a bunch of allies, basically 2 allies, and get 2 additional health, or I will put not allies and instead make them strong. 1+1, and every will get +1, +2, +1, +1. So this is the thing to decide. And here's the thing fast. +1, +1, 0 in attack. 7, 7. Oh, come on, man, think. No, attacking now it's not a wise choice to do. Let's just hope for the next step. Let's just go into defense now. For now, the more creatures I have, the better, because then, if I can enhance these allies, and he has only 2 creatures, I am in much more I have more advantage if I have more creatures. Because again, his problem is not that much of a creatures, but yeah, these creatures are big because they have enhancements. Hello. Creature 2, yeah. And also he kinda, of course, can lifelink, gain life back that I could destroy. So this is going to be a pretty long match, I guess. Because, or not that long. He just basically, oh, he decided to not. So this is a good thing that he actually decided to not attack. This is actually strange. He could. I don't know why he decided not to. And also now I'm kind of getting a little bit of advantage. Okay. Against flight until, oh yeah, that's why he didn't attack. I could make one of my creatures fly until end of the turn. And just basically destroy him, because now I actually have things to do that. Okay, this is interesting. I also can, what I can do though, I can tap ally and gain 2 additional lives. I actually could do this previous turn, I kind of forget about it. That was a stupid thing to do though. And yeah, I can't do anything. We need to wait for a land to come, because there's no point of attacking now. Just waiting for land to come, and I don't have to forget about, I constantly have to remember to tap this guy and gain 2 lives, because an additional life, because if I will forget about this, I will be in trouble. So yeah, he decided to attack. Okay, I'm not going to block this either. There's no point of this, but I will do this, because I kind of forgot about it previously. This is funny. I'm still having like 90 health. I guess it's going to be back and forth match. Like gives me a bunch of damage. I'm just restoring the damage at least for a comfortable level, and then we go again and again and again, and this is never ending thing. So now what I'm going to do actually with land, now I'm actually will make all my creatures big, and will do this. +2. Oh no, I actually need to make all allies with additional ability, with the first strike or whatever. Yeah. Okay, and let's make this one fly too. Why not? And that's it. And I will attack with all of them. And let's just hope that I will destroy them. I'm not actually counted all of this, but let's hope that this is going to be the case. In case if I'm not going to die, I have one blocker and another one blocker in the form of this one, which could gain health. So I have a little bit of a defense. And he actually have to think about what to block and how to block. So this is going to be interesting. I don't think that I will kill him. Like, no, I actually will. I'm kind of lazy to count. So 8, 8, 16, 21, 3 on 4, 12. Yeah, he will die either way. He can't do anything. Yeah, this is the end. So no matter what he's got. Oh no! He actually can gain lives. So that's why this is a problematic to decide. Because if he hadn't have life gainers, that way of course he definitely will die. But since he have life gainers, this is a gamble. So he just basically, yeah, he choose to block all creatures that possible, and let's just see what's happened. If he will or not survive. This is actually interesting. I'm not going to count this, let's just for the game to count it for ourselves. Oh, come on. Creatures you control get +1. And what? And on top and get lifelink. So yeah, you're not going to die. But still, it's pretty interesting, pretty interesting. He saved his big guy, which is a good thing. And even if he attack next turn, I will definitely kill him. Because, come on, I have too much creatures. He actually destroyed my blocker, which is a problem. But I have one in this one. But again, he can block flyers, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, of course he will gain lives. This is an interesting game. This is an interesting game. Get it back and forth. Yeah. Plus. Let's just hope that next turn land will come. And the lie. At the same time. No, of course not. Oh, this is awesome. This is a game changer. This is definitely a game changer. She slowly will give us the ability to work. So now, I don't know if it's a point in attacking or not. Cannon Dome. Yeah, I don't think that this is a point in attacking now. But the problem is, if I don't... Oh, shoot. So I definitely need to attack with my tokens. This is definitely... I have to attack with them. Maybe I'm not going to attack with my primary creatures, but tokens definitely. So yeah, let's just attack only with tokens. I can spare them. Even if he or she will block one of them, it's not going to be a problem. But all of these are actually pretty important to me, so let's just slowly degrade him. Of course he will kill 2 and 2. And I will deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty enough damage. More than he will regain. Or not necessarily, but still. The problem that, like, this creature is bugging me. So the only thing that could help us is if I actually gain this card. But this card is actually could help us to win. I'm not going to block. There's no point. I don't want to lose anyone. Yeah, probably lose. This is interesting. Like, I had the whole army, and even though I had the whole army, I lost. Because, yeah, we had land, unfortunately. Or not, unfortunately, I don't know. So the only thing that kinda I have in order to is just attack. This is the only thing that I can do. The only thing that I can do is just attack. With everything that I can. Because I don't have allies that could give me something interesting. This is my last turn. Next turn is definitely going to be my last, so I will attack with all force possible. Let's just hope for something interesting. Maybe even I will destroy him. Who knows? I don't know. Let's see. Maybe I will. They are pretty big. Because the next turn would be my last. This is actually interesting play. So of course he needs to block this guy. Why? Oh, because he don't want to die. Yeah. And he gained life, and this is end. Yeah, this is the end. That was awesome match, and I actually get the achievement, which I never had before. I guess. Let's just see what this achievement does. You didn't see it because it's kind of inside Steam. I get 5th rank. Oh, with ranks he actually changes this one. Okay, blue and black spells. Yes, I won my first game, and what I did, hit rank 5th in rank versus battles. As you see, I never hit more than 5, so for me this is the first time where I actually achieved a decent amount of rank. Beginner's rank, but still a rank, which is a good thing. So, pretty awesome. I guess, yeah, I definitely will make this a 2-hour game. Definitely will play another one, but before that, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a half. Let's just make quick changes to the deck quickly, and plus to that, I will make a little bit break. Destroy target artifact enchantment with converted mana cost 4 or less. This thing could actually help us. Because, like, I didn't have any destroyers though, and also I never encountered these artifacts. So I have one artifact. Oh wait a minute, I only have one artifact. Only one decent artifact. And for this artifact I'm kinda using this guy to search library. This is strange. But again, this ability kinda creates pretty interesting play. So it could save me in one particular instance. Again, target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn, prevent all damage that would be dealt to it this turn. If it's renowned, untap it. I don't necessarily have a renowned ability though on my creatures, but I kind of want my deck to be much more versatile, because again, something about this match told me that I need to make this deck a little bit, like, intuitively I feel that I need more control, because it didn't feel like it. So yeah, I had a bunch of creatures, but the problem was that I didn't have anything to balance it out. I could get rid of this ally though. I know that yes, it helps me to search for the equipment faster, but I don't know. Maybe one would be enough. I need to think about that. Having additional cards as this one would be a pretty awesome thing, but unfortunately I have only 2. Third one would be a good thing to have. This thing is necessary. I didn't necessarily use this thing. So again, Gideon deals 4 damage target attacking or blocking creature. I never like get these cards in my deck, unfortunately. These are pretty good destroyers that just didn't come to me, unfortunately. These are good. What about this one? Sacrifice a permanent, exile target artifact creature enchantment. No, actually, yeah, I have a card that could destroy target artifact creature enchantment, so yeah, I need to sacrifice a permanent, but again, it's not a problem. Yeah, no, I'm not going to change deck, so it kind of looks decent. The only question, how many of these I need? Do I need only one of these and just basically add additional 2 of these? Yeah, I guess that's the choice, because yeah, it makes 1 more spell and it gives me 2 additional creatures instead of this one, because this one is not good for attacking, it's not good for defending. The only reason to have this creature is to search library, and since I'm searching library only for one particular artifact, it doesn't make any sense to have two of these. If I draw it, good. If I'm not, that's it. Like, and I can make it quicker. Like the drawing possibilities. Oh, we actually have this one. So convert. Put 1/1 alike core creature into the battlefield for each color of mana spent to cast. Oh yeah, I remember this one. So yeah, this is one of the reasons why we need to create a multicolor deck. But still, it could only put not more than 3 allies. So basically, I just added additional spell. Things stayed the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5 stars. So yeah, I will make a quick break, and after this break, we'll be back and we will continue our versus battle, and until we will achieve this quest and this quest. So basically, we need to win at least 1 game, and we need to play 5 black spells. And I guess we need to see 7 cards in our graveyard at least, and win the game. I hope previous game was the case, because I had a couple of cards in my graveyard. Maybe not 7, I don't know, I don't remember. So yeah, I will be, oh come on, not story mode, man. We need battle mode, and we need versus battle, and we need this one, and I will be back in a minute. And I'm back. So, during this quick break, one thing occurred to me. What if a player that I will be playing against, for some reason, will see my stream and know every play that I will do? Like, with a little bit of delay, but still. Basically, this means that I will play with open hand. At least for my side. Like I'm playing and my matched opponents basically seeing my stream. But it's highly unlikely because MTG Duels is matching opponents randomly, so you never know against whom you will be like battling. So, oh, 5-5. It's gonna create a pretty interesting situation. Okay, this is a strange hand. I don't have black lands, but still, I'm not going to mulligan. Let's just hope. He actually mulliganed, so it means that, and he mulligan again. So I guess we have advantage, because highly unlikely that it will draw, he or she will draw good hand. But let's just see. Oh, white deck, interesting. Guess what? I have one white deck too. Aleks. Maybe this is Alex. Okay, and we don't have lands, unfortunately. But from the next turn, at least I can play this guy. And we actually need black land to play these guys, because if I have these guys, like most of the cases, I'm pretty sure that I will win. So he has a problem with lands, I guess. Yeah, definitely minus crew. Making choice to discard. Aw, I'm feeling bad for you. Not? Or I am. Oh, interesting. I guess this player having pretty old deck too with old cards. Yeah, finally black land came to us. Of course I will attack. Why not? Well, we can. I'm not going to enhance it. I would rather like wait and use it much more smarter way on something more blah blah blah. Oh yeah, this is definitely would be the game to win. So yes, continue playing, because again, minus crew, bad hands. I guess I would gun to. I don't know, maybe I'm not, who knows. But the good thing is now we actually can play. If I put this guy, then a couple of turns and I will win. So I kind of want to play more black spells, so let's just, for the sake of earning an achievement in versus battle, we'll do that, because I'm kind of will extend my game and make this game a little bit longer than it's supposed to be, only for the sake of playing these. Either way, I will win. So I could tap this one. We need to search for this artifact. I kind of want to actually get it somewhere along the way and see how it works. So of course I will attack with both. Like, the only, like, for instance, let's see, there's no point for an opponent necessarily finish the game early, because either way, in order to get this achievement, you need to play till the end, I guess, or not, I don't know. So the only, like, benefits to quitting is only for our opponent to not waste time and just play another match and actually win one. But I don't know. Let's search. Nope. This is the end. Yep. Goodbye. Yeah, that was fast. That was fast. What? Oh, I lost. Yeah. 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 Cool, let's just buy boosters. So again, I'm kind of buying boosters and the card gate watch, so we already buy this one, so let's just go through and start another Shmoon. But again, since Magic Arena is going to work with less sets, it would probably would be the good idea to buy one boosters from each set. But I guess I will do that. Oh, we actually have pretty interesting cards there. So destroy target attacking or blocking creature with power 3 or less. Pretty cool. Spirit with Skull, awesome for our black decks. Another thing that could get -1. This is interesting. Whenever an untargeted creature you control dies, investigate. Oh, this is pretty cool. And this is pretty cool. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, put 1/1 human soldier. Oh. Actually, like, playing against the real people kind of gave me the idea to, and these type of cards gave me the idea to create a human deck. It could be pretty cool thing to do though. Never explored it. Exile creature you control, then return that card into the battlefield under its owner's control. If it's a spirit, put, oh yeah, I have one, this one cool. And pretty interesting land that I didn't see before. So return from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Huh. So this land is indestructible? Interesting. Strange. Oh, wait a minute. I'm on Cat, actually the last set. Previous set was Revolt, was Kaladesh, and these two. So yeah, how I'm going to open cards, I guess I will open Zendikar Gatewatch in Innistrad Eldritch Moon. Then after I will finish Zendikar, I will be probably buying I'm just going to add additional one to it. After I land Gatewatch, then I will buy Innistrad, Eldritch Moon, Kaladesh, and Revolt, and slowly we will get into the Mammon Cat. I think it would be a proper way to do it, because since I'm not planning to build decks around these sets, there's no reason for me to buy them. But I'm building decks around these two sets and around these two sets. And this is like the whole point of making. Yeah, so let's just go to versus battle and yeah, for now I'm going to play only with one particular deck because again, I kind of want to win. I actually want to win in versus battles, and I need to test my deck, and the only way to test my deck in versus battles is this way. After I will gather enough cards to create much more interesting deck or build upon some type of deck that I already have, like for instance my red deck or all my black decks that I have a lot of, my ground control deck, whatever, then of course I will play with them. But for now I guess let's just play Allies until I just getting tired of them. I love Allies, and I guess no matter how long I'm going to play Allies, it's going to be interesting. Or maybe I will be switching decks throughout the week. So for instance, this week I definitely going to play only Ally deck, and next week I guess I will play, for instance, my ground control deck. We'll see. And it also going to depend on, okay, this is a risky hand. This is a risky hand. If lands are not going to come to me, I will be in trouble. But at the same time, it has pretty good potential in it. Let's just leave it. So yeah, the only probably reason why I would change decks like throughout this week, if achievements that will be open force me to do so. For instance, if I need to cast like green spells, that way of course I need to switch into green deck. So only this way of course I will be considering these things. So again, I don't want to plan towards Magic anything bigger than it's already is. I just want to play Magic, I want to study it, I want to prepare myself for Magic Arena, and I'm just basically want to enjoy Magic. I want to learn it, I want to get better at it, I want to get positive experiences from playing Magic, building decks, learning mechanics, learning tactics, in order to create my own tabletop games in the future. By the way, by seeing today a developer stream on Magic Arena and how they talked about how hard it is to create these type of games with these type of mechanics, yeah, I kind of started to imagine to myself, maybe I'm just dreaming too far though, like maybe it's just a dream. Yeah, I will continue talking because apparently our guy doesn't want to play. Maybe he wants to annoy us till the end until we just quit. I don't know what his plan is, or he just like out of the game. Who knows? I have things to fill a void, so we'll continue to talk, or at least try to do so. Yeah, so talking about yeah, like my dream, or not necessarily a dream, but a plan to create real tabletop games. It's still kind of a problem because yeah, apparently our opponent is out of his place. It's not on his place. It's somewhere there, because I think he's not going to choose card to discard. It will discard itself automatically. Maybe we're playing against the bot, who knows? I kind of wonder if Magic actually Duels has this type of system when you can just automatically set bot to play, and these type of matches are going to be like the bot matches. So everything is going to be long until like, yeah. This way you are earning goals and gold without even trying it. So you're kind of forcing your opponent to, yeah. But in these cases, it would be cool if Magic would have the system of, if player non-active in about like 15 minutes or so, you just disconnect it automatically and allow to AI replace it. but I guess Magic Duels doesn't have this system, or it is. We will see that. For now, let's just analyze its deck. Destroy target creature. If you control an artifact, okay, this is artifact deck apparently, it deals 3 damage to that creature's controller. Interesting. Yeah, this is definitely going to be not a match, but just a waiting session when we need to wait. I'm kind of interested. So like I have 2 possibilities. I have to either I will wait and eventually win the game, because come on, I definitely will win this game. Slowly but win it. It will allow me slowly to play my cards, kind of talk, relax, whatever. And I will get my gold, and I will get things that I need from this game either way. But it could take a long time, probably till the end of the session. Or I could just basically concede duel, and that way opponent is basically won, which is a problem. Like maybe he's doing this on purpose in order to make his opponent to quit the game. And it's like the game of psychology. It all kind of good for you to see if you have enough patience to go through these type of games, because you never know what opponent you will get. Some opponents are actually getting inside your head by psychologically like extending and prolongating time, so they like, I'm going to make a slow movements, and every movement that I make is going to be as slow as possible. I'm going to continue playing AI. Lowered has been replaced by AI. So yeah, basically this is a cool. So yeah, Magic actually has this inactive system, so AI was just basically, because player was inactive a certain period of time, AI just replaced it. Awesome. So now we're actually going to play normal game finally, and since we kind of have an advantage in 3 turns, I think I will win it, which is a good thing too. Of course this one, and of course this one. We also get lifelink. We'll get lifelink. So yeah, so these type of psychological like war games, they are a part of the Magic, because for instance, if you're playing a control deck, it's pretty annoying and psychologically distracting. Yeah. It all depends on how you look at Magic. Oh yeah, I actually wanted this thing. Oh, it's pretty big. Never played this card. This is the first time that I played it after adding it into my deck. Yeah, this is definitely win. Discarded. So this deck is pretty interesting. Like, put 1/1 black on human cleric, token into the battlefield, sacrifice 5 creatures. Yeah, you see, Shadow is in a strat have pretty interesting cards in it. So why wouldn't we buy all set and build around this set? Oh, Eldrazi deck probably. Artificers, Eldrazi's, and yeah, this is interesting. So yeah, right now I definitely going to attack and hope for Enhancer, because this is, if he will block, cool. If not, I will just attack and then put hero on the battlefield. Yeah, I'm not going to lose it, so let's just... Oh no, wait a minute. So I could destroy it? No, let's just enhance them. Yeah, I think my deck is pretty solid though. Like, yeah, I don't possess all allies possible, but I guess when we're talking about allies that I could add in this deck, I guess I have all black allies and all white allies that are opened, or at least, yeah, in my possession. That kind of creates a so just that, target opponent loses 2 lives, that's it. Pretty good thing. So it's pretty strong and it has pretty low toughness, and you not necessarily want to attack with it. And if you can't, you just slowly tapping it and slowly degrading your opponent on some card. I actually could do this in one turn without attacking it at all. Cool. Another game was a win. And 7th rank. Kinda interesting. I guess games has to become much harder the bigger rank is, of course, because yes. And I'm kinda interested how hard it will get and how soon it's going to become hard. Get hard. I don't know, maybe we kinda have to play Life Creeper, or at least try. Life Creeper is pretty strange deck to play though. I don't have enough creatures in there to play it. I need more cool vampires in this deck because right now I don't have enough. So for now I guess I will stick to allies. Because again, there's a bunch of cards that I didn't test yet in ally decks. And this is one of the things that of course I'm looking forward to play with one particular deck a long period of time until I actually figured out how strong is it, until I figured out how things work, until I will be sure that this deck that I created is solid and I can just leave it and play it every time that I want to play it. And I don't know what limit Magic Duels has in regards to how many decks you can create, so like deck limit, custom deck limit, I don't know. So this is one of the questions that I guess I need to ask or answer. I already asked it, so. And let's hope that Magic Arena is not going to, like, when they're going to choose for whom to send invites, let's hope that the fact that I'm from Russia and I speak Russian not going to be the case. Because again, I understand English pretty well. Maybe I'm not that good talker. Oh, search has timeout. Please try again. This was interesting. Yeah, so because again, I understand English and I'm definitely not going to have a problems playing closed beta in English. So if this is going to be the thing that will prevent me from this, I will be pretty disappointed because again, sometimes you can't control things. Yeah, sometimes things are not in your favor. What's happening here? Finally, it's found it. Found it. Oh, we playing against ninth rank player. This is actually awesome hand. This is awesome hand. The good thing about my deck though, I think there's no bad hand. So I built the deck a particular way that almost every hand that I take, I have a potential to win. And for me, building decks this way is the good way, of course. It's not the case for all decks. But if you have this type of plan, again, every deck has to have a plan and for the play, and every card that you add in your deck has to have plan for a potential play. You don't just add cards in decks because they look cool and because they have potential synergy, like a bunch of allies or whatever. So yeah, not necessarily this, but oh shoot, I actually needed to play this land. We will play it next turn. And yeah, we actually playing against green deck. I don't know if it's mono green or it has more colors in it, let's just see. But it's definitely going to be interesting thing though. Like, this is going to be interesting play. I rarely played against green decks in online games. Because again, green, yeah, hello, bye bye. Continue playing. Awesome. At the same time, this is awesome, but at the same time, it's not awesome at all. Yep. So this deck is based on lands. Making bigger. And enhance both of them right away. We have the advantage, why wouldn't we do that? Because he definitely is going to have big creatures, and the faster we will get destroy him, the better. Because in a couple of turns we couldn't attack or block probably. Or let's see. Maybe this deck is actually based on lands solely. Who knows? We don't know that. Oh, that was a bad play. So yeah, I kinda, ideally I would play this one and then I would put land, but I didn't do that, so let's just put this one in order to get a bunch of creatures next turn and just destroy them next turn. Ow, ow, that was painful. So yeah, and as an artist, of course, I dig magic art. This is one of the things that I usually looking at first, and then I'm like reading the text. That would be cool to work for wizards and draw cards for them, but again, I'm pretty far from that. Hope somewhere along the way I will work for them and actually create a couple of cards for them. That would be awesome. But I don't know what type of policies they're using now. Oh, come on, I made a mistake again. You gotta be kidding me. So again, I could like kill him right now already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I actually played this one and then land, I would do that. Oh, he has fog. Pretty cool, pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. What this thing is doing though? Like add to any color. I don't know, it transforms lands. Enter the battlefield, you gain 3 lives, and it's from Mom and Cat. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Another land searcher. Yeah, pretty interesting deck. Who knows what's this deck all about? If it actually has creatures or not. This is kind of. I guess we're not going to know this. But we have a couple of turns though, like. Oh come on! You gotta be kidding me. I guess this deck is supposed to annoy you. Oh, this is pretty cool art. Jonas De Rio. Dan Scotti, or I don't know. It's pretty strange text, not always apparent. Cliff Childs. Shout out for all our artists that draw these cards. You're all awesome. Hope that someday I will join you. Will join your awesomeness. And we'll draw for Magic the Gathering 2. Whew, that was strange play. There was no tactics to analyze, so I just basically sat and rumble about nothing. Whoa. We actually have about half an hour. If at some point these type of one-on-one games will become, to me, annoying, I always can go with a random teammate and play two-handed giant, which is going to be an awesome thing because I never played two-handed giant Magic Duels. Only once by playing with a local teammate and choosing myself and keyboard and just playing against AI. I remember that though, but it was pretty strange. Yeah. So but I basically played for both. But since we not necessarily have this opportunity yet, because it's not that much of time left, so I guess let's just go and play versus battles. We continue to play versus battles. But before that, let's just go into quests. Yeah, we actually did that. So the only way to achieve this thing with 7 cards on the graveyard or more is to of course play my deck that actually works with graveyard. So maybe I will do this to make this session a little bit more interesting. Let's just see what deck works with the graveyard best and choose it. So this sacrifice creatures. Yeah, definitely this one. This one is definitely dealing with these type of things. And also let's think, how could I make this deck stronger? So right now it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5 stars. Like 3 plus 4, 7, yes, and 1 star here and half a star here. So it's not necessarily a good thing. That would be cool if we actually put in this deck, since this is a mono black deck. Let's make this one, and this one. And let's see what we have. What we could put here to make it even cooler. Of course it would be a good thing to gather vampires. Also before that I had this one in this deck, but then I kind of decided I don't have that much creatures to sacrifice and gain 1 life and draw 1 card, so I kind of decided to get rid of it. But before that I actually had this one in my deck. Where is this? Where is it? Where is it? Oh no, where is it? Ah, it's 1 land, so this one. Because part of me thinks that 30 creatures is too much, but at the same time, yes, I'm having these 30 creatures, but I constantly sacrificing them, so why not? I need to have creatures to sacrifice, right? And put into graveyard, so why not have a bunch of them? Also I had these ones, so exile 2 other creature cards from the graveyard and return it from the graveyard to the battlefield. But then I decided to get rid of this because it's kinda, I don't know. It's a cool thing though. But as far as I remember, it didn't play me well. Sacrifice an artifact. No, I don't have. Oh, pretty cool art though. Like, awesome art. Tony Fote. I also had this one, but then decided to get rid of it. Actually, this one is pretty cool. It puts 1/1 Colorless Eldrazi. Why I get rid of it? Oh, this one is actually pretty cool. Discard a card, put 1/1 Black Vampire Knight, creature token with lifelink. Activate this ability only once each turn. This card is pretty cool though. I'm not necessarily into discarding cards. This is not something that I'm accustomed to. But it could create pretty interesting balance in our deck though. Let's just put it. Because, and let's just actually get rid of 1 creature. We have too much creatures with lifelink though. I definitely need to get rid of a creature. Yeah, let's just get rid of a bat. because come on, like we have only vampires, a couple of zombies. Oh, wait a minute, this is not a vampire deck. We have actually elf shamans, we have spirits, we have zombies. Actually, this deck is not necessarily a vampire deck. No, this is not a vampire deck. Yeah, the war deck is a vampire deck. This is actually a deck which has different creatures in it, so we simply can put in this deck whatever we want. I just want to make it a little bit stronger, so let's just get rid of one more creature. And also it has fewer lands in it for some reason. Let's just put more lands in it. Come on. Oh, yeah, confirm. And get rid of 2 cards. So what card I could get rid of? This thing with Menace is awesome. Maybe this guy, like having 2 of those, it's not that good of thing because you draw a card and you lose 1 life. Yeah, having both of these not necessarily a thing that I would have. 1 is enough. And now we need to get rid of 1 sorcery or instant. It's going to be hard to choose. Yeah, let's just go 1 land less, because yeah, that way we have 60 cards. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Deck became worse for some reason. Interesting. Just get back because I kind of want to win versus battle match, so yeah, let's just make 22 lands as they were. Before or not, let's just get big. Let's just put, nope. Let's just put something cool in this deck. But we have interesting land that could provide us with creatures. It's actually a pretty good land that I opened before. We could put it because if it's on our graveyard, we just basically could return it onto the battlefield tapped. Oh, wait a minute, we have things that could sacrifice a permanent. What if we added this card and constantly sacrifice it? Let's see. So additional cost, sacrifice a creature. No creatures. There's no creatures there. So cost, sacrifice creature. Oh shoot. If we actually had the ability to sacrifice permanent, that way we sacrificing it, we turning it back into the grave from the graveyards into the battlefield, and just basically replacing this all the time. This is awesome. It could be a potential card to build around a particular deck. So yeah, our hand has actually became weaker, but this is interesting. Yeah, whatever. I could sit. Yeah, we actually made deck a little bit weaker for some reason, but I don't care about that though. Let's just play it as it is. But before that, let's make sure that... Oh no, I forgot we need to buy a booster. Ah, come on. So next set we're going to buy a booster from... I forgot. We already buy it from Ace, right? Yes or not? I guess yes. Okay. Equal to the number of cards named. Cool. Red Vampire. Target creature you control fights the creature you don't control. Awesome. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gains double strike. Oh yes, this is awesome card. This is definitely going to in our deck. It's a pretty cool card. White Spirit's token onto the battlefield. Discard 2 cards, return it into your graveyard. What is this? Can't attack or block unless a player has no cards in hand. Oh, pretty cool. Tick, 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 tick. Yeah, let's just go play for our Life Creeper. Who knows, maybe something interesting will come from it. It's still not balanced properly, but at least I have like 24 lands in there and strange amount of creatures. I guess it's going to be our last match, depending on how quick this match will go. But the whole reason about this match is basically make sure that we will win match with 7 or more cards in our graveyard, and this deck is awesome for it. Oh, we're actually playing against 10th rank. I have enough lands, I have creatures, pretty awesome hand. Let's just get right into the game. Nicola Bola. Christine Cho. Ilichu. Choi. Yeah, we actually had this card. This awesome card. That will be stronger the more cards we have on our graveyard. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. I'm usually not that big of a fan of these cards that work with the graveyard, but I'm kind of, the more I play, the more I'm starting to like dig this ability to play with your graveyard, because again, this is one of the things that I love about Magic. It has so much possibilities around all these things. That's so freaking awesome. Like, you can play with Exile Zone, you can play with Graveyard, you can play like usually as you're playing, you can do whatever you want. Like, it's so rich in terms of a place, in terms of the things that this game can do. Okay, this is interesting. So I guess it could be a control deck. So let's just play for now this one. Let's make him discard a card and see closely. Of course, after this card will die. We actually could sacrifice it, and interesting. What is this? Look at the top 3 cards of the... Why? This is psychology. This is definitely psychology. Why would you do this now? Like, this is definitely a psychological thing. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. So he can play this before, but he decides to play it now. Okay. Okay, this deck is definitely a control deck because it works with library. What type of control? I don't know. Counters, returners, fighters. We'll see. But the good thing is, I think I have chance. Not even one. So he doesn't have any land for counters, so I guess we definitely need to put our creature that we are like Let's go with this one. We don't want to lose. Destroy target creature. So I could destroy this one and kill this one, but I guess it's not necessary thing to do, so let's just wait for a bigger creature to come. And I will attack with both. Why not? The more creatures on the graveyard I have, the better, so it kinda doesn't matter to me. Do whatever you want, man. Either destroy this one and lose one card, or destroy this one and yeah, make sure that you will get rid of a lifelink. It doesn't matter. Hello. Skibidi pop de boom. Ready dip dip. Definitely going to be an interesting game, I guess. From the next turn, this card will become cooler. This is one of the problems of multicolor decks when you have like 3 cards to play. So now I need to actually play carefully, because he has potential counter. Who knows? Again, we never know. When we have these type of things, we never know. So I definitely will play this. And I guess I will play... No, I'm not going to play this yet. I will play it next turn, or at the end of my turn, because maybe he has something to kill these guys, or use this type of mana on it, and I will definitely make sure that I'm not going to prevent any damage. And then I can play it. This is probably why you need to wisely choose where to attack, on your main phase or on your next like end phase, because yeah, it's kind of starting to more and more obvious to me, becoming more and more obvious to me. What is this? Flash, double strike, vigilance. We're definitely gonna destroy it next turn, but this is a pretty good threat. So double strike, vigilance, haste. Other creatures you control have haste on top. Oh, come on. At least he's not undestructible, so we just right away is going to destroy it, like right now. So I'm putting land. Then I'm just basically sacrificing a creature and destroying target creature. Choose a creature to destroy. Goodbye. And choose a creature to sacrifice. Goodbye. And he needs to destroy, discard a card. This is pretty cool play. I guess it's annoying. In his place, I would be annoyed with this play. Prowess. And we now actually can play this guy. We already have a couple of cards in our graveyard. Creatures, so why not? Oh, yeah, creature cards. And we attack. So this one, 3, 5. I guess we will win, but who knows? We never know what he has there. Maybe he has like destroy all creatures, and we're in trouble. Oh no. Powers equal to the number of instant and sorceries cards in your graveyard. Oh. Yeah, he decided to quit. Continue playing. Okay. Destroy target creature with power 3 or less. We do that. Oh yeah. The music it's playing for now is actually pretty soothing. There was complete destruction. Sorry if that was too loud, but it was complete destruction. 9th rank. Your rank for the season has changed based on the results of the duel. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. So yeah, that was definitely our last game. I guess let's just go and edit this deck, make it a little bit much cooler. Maybe I will actually do something about with it. Let's see. Let's start it, let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I definitely get rid of this guy, and this was a wise decision for this deck. Maybe it actually wasn't a vampire deck. I constantly mixing these decks in between. So this deck is definitely has to go with has to work with graveyards. So could we search here for the specific things though? Let's just see. Mechanics, something with graveyard? No. +1, life gain, tokens, artifact assembly. Evasion, combat tricks, pretty interesting filters, but still not suiting for our purposes. Keywords, reach, spell mastery, awaken, graveyard, give us something with graveyard, embalm. Embalm kind of works with graveyard, but we don't have any card with embalm, I guess. Landfall, converge, or end. You know, let's just go through them. So let's just go through our cards first. So this one definitely has to be in our deck, and the more cards of this type we have, the better, because again, we can constantly replaying it from our graveyard until it's going to be exiled. This card is definitely awesome because, as you see in previous game, it definitely helped us to win. Like, it actually made the whole game. This card is awesome at the beginning stages because it has Skulk and the touch, and it actually kind of allows us to attack if in case our opponent has bunch of big creatures. So yeah, cards with lifelink are here basically to gain life, because again, I need in my deck some type of a balance in terms of life, because I can't risk because I have 2 small creatures and just basically skipping attacks and not blocking because they're relevant for me for the particular purpose, and that way I will lose too much life, and I need some type of life gainers to do it. So yeah, this one again, add it into the deck. Pretty cool idea to add this. Maybe we will explore it, I don't know, I will see how it plays. So like, potentially this card is pretty cool in this deck because again, I work with graveyard, and this thing kind of will help me to put cards in a graveyard from my hand. But it's kind of had to be balanced with cards that could draw a hand. Or I actually can draw 2 cards, so I have a couple of cards that helps us to draw additional cards, which is a good thing. So it's got a good balance for the previous one. Destroy target creature with... yeah, this is actually kind of helped us like today. This one too, pretty awesome thing. Each player discard a card, and I can return each card from the graveyard with a particular converted mana cost. So this one definitely for this deck, like without any question. I guess around this guy I actually built the whole deck. That dodge, 1 on 4, 1 on 4. This one is just a flyer. Yes. That potentially could become bigger, and of course the card with the death touch. This is awesome for sacrificing a creature for myself. If I have creature that worse than this, I will sacrifice it. If not, I will sacrifice this one, and of course it helps to opponents to get rid of that creature, which is a good thing. Kind of clears the battlefield a little bit. Again, this is awesome card. We already kind of understood this. Wait a minute. Do I have 2 of these or only 1 of those? No, only 1. That would be cool if I had 2 of these. So dice, target opponent, discard a card. Of course, this one is pretty cool too, because again, we could sacrifice and it kind of works double. So we could sacrifice it, target opponents, discard a card, and at the same time we could use this ability device. Again, Skulk with lifelink. Again, lifelink, or not lifelink, but potential life gainer. Again, potential life gainer, or triggers life gain. So basically, this deck, I guess it works mostly with lifelink and dead touch, and with the graveyard. That's why this deck is potentially can become pretty strong. Again, this is just a potential destroyer with mayonnaise. I don't necessarily think that this card is suitable for this deck, but it's kind of pretty interesting game changer. It could change game pretty drastically. About this card, I never know about this. So yeah, whenever a permanent owned by another player is put into graveyard from the battlefield, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. I can allow this card only because I have a bunch of life gainers. And of course the reason for this land here to be is in case I will be in a bad situation and I can't attack for some reason, this one is here. For instance, to make this guy unblockable, or this guy unblockable, or this guy unblockable, or whatever, or this guy unblockable, it would be pretty cool to make it unblockable in the beginning stages, because he's kind of 3-on-1, yeah. Or this one. So basically this deck is have pretty good potential. Make unblockable this guy, it is actually awesome. Having 2 of those is not that good of a thing though. We need to tap it, we need to pay for lands, and yeah, having 2 of these in the deck, it's not a smart thing to have. So yeah, on that note, let's just finish our session. That was a pretty awesome session though. Yeah, this was actually a pretty awesome session. Let's just make sure that our decks are going to show as equivalent Walker decks. I don't remember if it was the case in previous match. Pretty interesting deck, like it has, for the most part, like creatures with 3 mana. That's one of the reasons it doesn't have any creature with 4, 1 with 5 and 1 with 6. This is one of the reasons why this deck doesn't need additional lands in it. Let's just get rid of 1 land, because again, it's kinda, there's no point of having that much lands. And instead of a land, let's just add a pretty awesome card to make it a little bit stronger, because right now it can have almost 9. Oh, I actually have this one. Equipped creature has Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. I don't per se would say that this is an awesome card to have in this deck, but at the same time, Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. So Haste is also a cool thing, so I could make the attack of a particular creature faster. Vigilance is also a good thing. I could attack and stay in the block phase at the same time. Combining this with unblockable, this is even awesome. And since I don't have that much creatures, that would be a pretty good thing to have. And Trample is always a good thing. Not necessarily in my condition, but still. We could put it in here to make this a little bit stronger. Oh, we actually have this one. Equipped creature gets +4/+4 or +2. If it was a human, put 1/1 spirit. I don't have that much humans in there. So what is this? Oh yeah, charge counters. So can attack or block unless a player has no cards in. Yeah. Pretty interesting guy though. I don't know about this. What is this? It's a strange creature. Eldrazi. That not necessarily looks like Eldrazi. For each other creature you control that shows a creature type, but it not. So these are not suitable. So yeah, let's just go into black cards. Why? I sorted it already. Maybe I find something interesting to put in this deck instead of this artifact. Who knows? Okay, whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. Kind of a good thing to have here. Maybe I should put it instead of this one. Yeah, let's just do that though. kind of think that this card is much more suitable because I'm gaining life almost constantly. Because this is a life gaining deck, and having this card would be a much more smarter thing to do. So do I have this artifact that allows me to... or enchantment? Yes, I have one. This one. So yeah, actually having this one instead of would be smarter. But still we need to find something interesting. So kind of cool, but no. Each card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Each of those creatures are black zombies. Put if you're in the bottom. Yeah, this card would be something interesting in our deck. Maybe we should use it instead of this one. Because again, like, I can return 2 target creatures card from my graveyard. We definitely need some type of these cards, and it's kinda... yeah. And it just puts on the bottom of our library. The only problem, I don't have cards that helps me shuffle my library, which is a problem. So I can use it only once, fortunately. So maybe not that smart of a thing to do. Let's just find something else. How about this one? This is pretty interesting. Since I have like swamp deck, that would be pretty cool. Two or more instant sorceries in your graveyard. Nope. Horror. I'm going to cycle. Because we need like creature or instant. Destroy target non-zombie creature, can be regenerated, recharge up to 1 target zombie card from your graveyard. Don't have that much zombies. I remember this one. So put target creature card from your graveyard into the battlefield under your control. Right away into the battlefield. If are 2 or more instant or sorceries, put 2 additional counters on it. Potentially it could be a good thing, but I don't think so. Destroy target non-zombie creature. Nope. I need to find something cool for this deck. Give me something cool for this deck. I already have one. Maybe we could put another not Planeswalker, but yeah, Planeswalker in there. I actually had this one, but the only thing that it did before it distracted me. Look at the top 4 cards of your library, put 2 of them into your hand, the rest into your graveyard. You lose 2 lives. Oh, come on, no thanks. Kind of a good. Again, the more cards we have in our graveyard, the better, but I don't know. 4 cards, put 2 of them into your hand. No, actually, this card kind of makes sense. Let's just put this one. It actually could make our deck much more stronger. Video. Just an elemental. Yeah, I guess that's it. Not going to explore through all of these though. Spirit. All creatures. I remember this giant though. As long as your opponent controls no creatures, it has indestructible. Whenever a creature card leaves an opponent graveyard, you may discard a card. If you do, return this guy from your graveyard to your hand. I remember one. I guess for some time I actually had this one in my deck, but then I kinda stopped seeing the potential in it. But it kinda has one, so come on, like 5/5. I don't have that when big creatures at all. Let's just get rid of one of this and instead add this guy 4. Where is it? Yeah, this one. It's actually a pretty cool card to have in here. and I could play it pretty fast. So I guess now deck has to become much stronger. It actually became weaker in half star for some reason. But come on, it's ideal. Like, yes, I can do all these things. I still have pretty awesome distribution in here. I have decent amount of lands. I have pretty awesome artifacts in here. Not artifacts, but yeah, enchantments. Let's just choose to not believe what this thing is saying to us. Let's just screw it. Wait a minute, I already have this one? Ah, yeah, I actually had it. I forgot about it. Look it up for cards, yeah. Screw it. I will go with this one. I kinda like how it looks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 9.5. This is a pretty weak deck. But again, it's kind of a control deck for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, we will end this session on this note. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And see you in the next session. Bye bye.